Hi folks, if you're checking this video, you've probably been through some of the other videos that I've created or some of our content, and you're interested in exploring what the opportunities are. So that's what this video is about. We're going to try to keep this to about 10 minutes and just walk through some of the properties and what you can expect, what's available, price points, timing, all of those good things. So thanks for joining me. Let's jump right in. Okay, so very first, right off the bat, we've got two remaining properties in a subdivision called Energy Park. So this particular subdivision is in the southeast quadrant of Fort St. John. Energy Park is this whole complex in here, representing about 260 homes or units in total. We're a great location in town, right across from an elementary school. We've got a church right here. And then just a few blocks up the street, we've got the only high school in town right here called North Peace Secondary. A little bit further down the street here, we've got all the commercial retail shoppings. We have all of our event centers, restaurants, movie theater, and all that, just a few blocks down the street as well. So fantastic site. We've got probably 60% or so owner occupied in the subdivision. So great setup that way. I personally own a bunch of homes in this subdivision myself as well. So what we're looking at right now is the lot right here. We've got a special, unique house that we just finished construction on there, and we're just about finished another one right in here. Other than that, the whole entire subdivision is done, and we'll take a look at what those options are here in 2 minutes. But that is Energy Park. Fantastic. Lots of Keyspire clients have purchased in here over the years, and it's a great location. So just to follow up here again, so in Energy Park, we've got those two lots that I alluded to in that in the last slide. So the first one is lot number 82. This is one of our Hillcrest plans. We're going to take a peek at the details on that in a moment. And then a second one here, we've got a unique plan at, this one is called our Brentwood plan. So what this is, this house here is one of a kind. We only did it on this lot because the lot had some unique characteristics. So this one we're only going to find on this particular lot, only the one time. We've got a really good price point on it. It's on a corner lot. Yeah, really nice property as well. So those are the two remaining in Energy Park. So now I'm really excited to be able to share with you guys the largest master plan community in northeastern British Columbia. This is called The Station at Fort St. John. This video was taken last year. Unfortunately, our airport is right over in this area. I took this with my drone last winter. We've done a whole bunch of construction in here since then, but I'm no longer able to get my drone up because of the proximity to the airport and the new aviation rules. So anyway, what we're going to see is most of this street has been built out already. I personally bought the lots on the corner here, and I'm building a principal residence here right now. The developer, Walter Allen, who's Fort St. John's top builder and a good friend of mine, and the builder in the subdivision here, he currently lives in this home. He just built a home on the corner here that he's moving into, and he's just moving into that one right now. So anyway, this is what the subdivision looks like. You can see that phase 2 is this entire piece of land here, so it's just humongous. One of the things you need to know about the subdivision is this is the only highway coming into town. This is the Alaska Highway. We're the very first site when you first come into Fort St. John. And so what's happening right now is the developers here out of Vancouver are putting in an intersection here off the highway. And what we're going to be looking at is probably a piece of land roughly in scope about this size. So approximately 30 acres or so is going to be set up for commercial and retail use. So we're going to have hotels, shopping, restaurants, and other, like I say, retail opportunities, which are going to make the residential homes more attractive in this area as those retail anchors develop in that site as well. So really neat to know that that's coming in the in the not too distant future. Probably within the next 2, 3, 4 years, we'll have most of that developed out, and that's fantastic. So we're looking forward to that as well. So what we're doing right now, folks, is we've got a few homes under construction. We have a home right in here that's just about ready to go. We've got a couple in here that are ready to go here, under construction right now. And we'll walk through in detail what these look like right now. Okay, a little bit of a better viewpoint here. We can kind of see what we're dealing with. So first things first, we've got essentially three different options. I've been able to acquire 14 total homes in the subdivision at the pricing for this Keyspire Summit. Beyond that, our pricing is going to escalate because land values are shifting upward here pretty heavy right now, as well as construction costs. So we've got three different options. We have some homes, we've got two homes that are basically ready to close on right now in the station. We've got a couple of homes that are halfway through construction right now, and we've got a block of 5 lots in here, and then along the park that would be pre-sale construction. Okay, so first thing, we'll take a look at the homes that are ready to go. On this lot here right now, if you follow the arrow up here, this is our Springfield plan. Further on, we're going to have details about the Springfield plan in particular, cash flow, all those things. But this one is ready to roll. Most of the homes on this street are owner occupied, and it's these 2 lots right now that I personally purchased for myself, and we're halfway through construction on our principal residence there right now. So that's that lot. This one here is going to be a pre-sale, so we can fit any one of the homes that you see on our list. We can actually fulfill on this particular lot, as well as these 5. So these are all going to be pre-sale, as well as everything on the park. So right now there's currently nothing on those lots, but I've got them earmarked from the developer. And if there's a particular property that you like more than others, we can make any one of those homes fit on any of these lots. Okay. So the thing is, though, with the pre-sale properties, we're not going to be able to begin construction on those until early part of next year. So if it's a pre-sale deal, we're not going to have completion done until probably summer next year. Great opportunity to be able to lock in the price points as they are right now. I sold quite a few properties to clients here earlier in the year, and all of them have seen at minimum 80 to 100K appreciation in that time frame. So we're expecting to see more of the same here going shortly. We have 2 homes right here, as you can see, with the arrows coming out. I allude to the plan, so we have a Crosstown plan here and a Hillcrest plan here. We're going to go through what those both are. These are under construction, and they're going to be done probably around January of 2022. So right now they're framed. We have the electrical and stuff going in right now. Along the park, so this space here, it's kind of hard to tell with the site plan, but this is a green space. It's a nice park. We got a full walkway around here with benches, and there's families walking around here all the time. Really, I mean, these lots are at a premium in the subdivision for sure. I was able to get the builder to give me 4 of these for the Keyspire Summit. We can do any one of the homes that are on this video and on this presentation. We can do any one of them. The only difference is the lot pricing is going to be $20,000 higher than lots that are not on the park. So we get a little bit more rent, but I think the appreciation on these will go really strong. And 20 grand to have that viewpoint looking off the deck right into the park is a really nice touch. So we've got that available. And the last thing I'll tell you about is our unique Birchwood plan. That's this house right here. Walter Allen, who's the builder in the entire subdivision, just built a gorgeous property for himself that he's just moving into right now. And he's decided to put it up for sale. So what we're going to be doing there is selling it. He's going to lease it back for a 12-month period. And what he's done here is something very unique. He's actually put in 2 basement suites downstairs. For the price point of $650,000, he's going to furnish both of those suites. And anyway, in a subsequent video, if you're interested in that, let me know. That's one-of-a-kind property here. This one's really, really nice as well. So anyway, that's in general what we're looking at. Let's take a peek at what's next. Okay, if you saw my first video, you will know that what we specialize in is custom designed and custom built homes with legal basement suites that are basically geared from the ground up to create the best cash flow that you're going to find anywhere in the country. And so we do things like 2 heating systems, 2 hot water systems, 2 electrical systems. Everything is separately metered, soundproofing, additional parking for the basement suite, no common entryways. We've built enough of these over the years now that we've got them down to a science. So what you can expect is, most of the homes are roughly the same square footage, roughly the same price point, but some just have different curb appeals, different things. Some look nicer from the outside, some have features inside that the other ones don't offer. And anytime that we build a subdivision, we have to have some variation in the subdivision. So we don't want things looking cookie cutter. So anyway, the homes essentially all do the same things, but they just come in different form factors to keep things looking appealing. So anyway, let's jump in and see what these look like. So the first one, and probably my favorite to be honest, is called the Hillcrest Suite at Home. We did a bunch of these last year and sold a whole bunch to Keyspire clients from other real estate investment groups, and a bunch locally. And we actually took that plan from last year and made some serious improvements to it. So we're going to take a run through it right now. We were selling this plan last year. We had a bunch of them sold around the $550 price point. So we're at $599 now, but we've actually added approximately 350 square feet and a whole bunch of additional utility into this house that was not present last year. So the one thing I will tell you about is we've got a number of Hillcrests available for the summit. We've only got one on an infill lot. So what we're looking at here right now is an infill lot in Fort St. John, right close to all of the major shopping and commercial amenities downtown. Right across the street on the other way here, we've got public school, elementary school, walking trails. The library is a block and a half away. And I've got a full website on this that I'll link up as well that you can see it. The cool thing about this particular house on this particular lot is that it's a longer backyard. So we've got back alley access coming in, 2 parking stalls in the back, really big backyard, and then the suite parking, they would walk in the back and enter their suite from the back. So any property either in the station or an energy park, we've only got street parking on the front. We don't have the back alley access. So anyway, this one's one of a kind. Even though we're building this house on a number of occasions, we've only got the one particular lot on the infill lot. Price points are going to remain the same. $599.9 actually also includes a $7,000 allowance for furniture in the basement suite. So what that means is the basement comes fully furnished. That's with your beds, TVs, couches, kitchen fully stocked, all of that, so that we can lease the basements to long-term, middle and upper management type of folks looking for alternatives to expensive long-term hotel stays. So a little bit more about the Hillcrest itself. I've got a full virtual tour, video walkthroughs and things that will be on our list in our booth here. So come take a look if you're interested in this plan. But basically, this is the interior shots of that infill lot that I just mentioned a second ago. Great vaulted ceilings upstairs. We were able to, above the garage here, add a bonus room. So there's a full, big office or a bedroom or a den or whatever in the space. Really cool utility we were able to add in there. This particular home offers 3 bedrooms upstairs, 2 bathrooms, the bonus room above the garage, and an additional bonus room or den downstairs, for the sole use of the upper unit. So again, nice big kitchen. One of the things that's really neat about this plan is that it's got the full heated garage and a covered deck off the back. Obviously it's pretty cold up here. We're up close to Alaska, lots of snow, lots of rain in the summertime as well. That covered deck is able to be used year round, and people really, really like that. So now as far as the numbers, at $599.9, we're going to see about $4,000 a month in revenue coming in, and what we're expecting there is about $2,150 for the upper suite. That's going to be unfurnished, and the tenants will pay their own utilities for the upper unit. And the basement suite about $1,850. So if we add those together, we're at $4,000. I've leased many of these at those price points, so that's not that's not high siding the market or anything like that. And given where the market fundamentals are going, I fully intend that we're going to see a pretty big uptick in rental rates over the short term. Okay, so by the time we factor in our vacancy rate, we get all of our expenses covered. Now, one thing that people have asked me a number of times is, why are utilities factored in? What's going on there? The reason for that is that the basement suite we're leasing fully furnished, and usually to corporations or people that are looking for alternatives to long-term hotel stays. And customarily, people want to see utilities included in furnished units. So typically speaking, your basement suites aren't going to run you probably, going to be between $150 and $200 a month on average throughout the year. Be a little bit more in the wintertime to heat and a little bit less than that in the summertime. But I think that's a pretty good average right now for utilities for that basement suite, so that's why it's there. We have repairs and maintenance. Again, brand new home, full warranty coverage. You're probably not going to see anything on that side of things for probably the first few years anyway. Property management is set up. That's the pre-negotiated discounted rate that I have with Sterling Management for both units. And we've even got some gifts there. By the time we factor all down, we're left with $850 a month net true cash flow. Probably going to be one of the strongest cash flow numbers that you'll find anywhere in the country right now. Now, if we equate that down, we're looking at about a 30.5% rate of return. I've only used a 5% appreciation. I think we're going to blow the pants off of that based on the $100 billion of economic investment currently underway in our marketplace. But I like to play it safe. I think if we see 5, 6, 7, 8%, which is totally in the realm of what's likely to happen in our market right now, given our market stats, then you'll see this number jump up to 50% and higher right away. But again, time will tell. Nobody has a crystal ball, so we just left it at 3%. So anyway, that's the numbers for the Hillcrest plan. Just a gorgeous property. And don't forget, there's a full website with a virtual tour and a video tour for this home for more details for you. And again, just a quick layout so you get a chance to kind of look from a bird's eye view coming down. We enter into the property here, bedroom number 1 with a full closet. We've got a full bathroom here. This space here is the bonus room above the garage that I was mentioning. That adds about 250 square feet of fully usable space into the property. Full vaulted ceilings in the living room, dining room, and kitchen. We've got a really big kitchen with an island set up there. And then again, access to our covered deck. So big master bedroom with an ensuite and walk-in closet. And just a gorgeous plan. Now, the thing I like about this one a whole bunch that's not really, you don't see in other rentals anywhere, is you don't have one that's got 3 bedrooms, a bonus room, a garage, a covered deck, and then in the basement. So when you come in here, this is the entrance upstairs into the main level. When you come downstairs, you've got your laundry, and then access to a locked off recreation room or den or even additional bedroom that is only for the upper unit, right? It's separated out from the basement suite. So we've got the upper unit here does all kinds of things. Now the basement suite coming in is your standard 2-bed, 1-bath unit. Really high-end finishes though. We're looking at 9-foot ceilings, full daylight windows, stainless steel appliances, and just a really functional layout. And there's a lot of demand for units like that in town right now. Now, option number 2, and I think it's got a better outside street curb appeal, and so we've had a lot of clients of ours pick these up as well. This is our Crosstown home, super, super popular over the years. This one, again, $599,000, and that includes GST, fencing, blinds, landscaping, appliances, and even the furniture downstairs. Okay, so it comes fully furnished downstairs. This one's going to provide, $800 to $900 a month net cash flow, net of expenses. So again, very similar to the last Hillcrest plan, just looks, it's a different look from the exterior more than anything else. So let's take a peek inside and see what this one has to offer. So just really quickly, the upper level here, we've got a double attached garage, which is a nice touch. This one's more of your typical floor plan. So when we come in, open layout here. One thing that this one does have above the Hillcrest is it's got a bigger space for a dining room. The deck here is not covered, but it's still a great size. And then we've got 2 additional bedrooms, 2 bath, master bedroom having a full walk-in closet and ensuite as well. So really, this is a classic floor plan for the upper level. What we don't have here is a bonus room above the garage or that bonus room in the basement, but we make up for that in better curb appeal, double car garage, and then just more space in the gathering areas. So, pros and cons to each one. They both are going to perform very, very similarly, however. Coming into the basement suite, more of the same 2-bed, 1-bath. Not too much different other than the layout from what you're going to see in the Hillcrest basement suite. About 957 square feet in total. And just a really good functional layout. We've had tons of success leasing these units out as well. So that's what the Crosstown looks like. And as far as the numbers on the Crosstown, we're pretty well identical to what you're going to see with the Hillcrest. So, I don't need to kind of go through all of that again. Basically, we're $50 less. I think they're probably going to rent for pretty well the same, to be honest. But we just put in $50 less for this particular house, just because it doesn't have that additional bonus room. But it does have a nicer curb appeal, I would say, and then a double car garage as opposed to a single. So, trade-offs here and there. But anyway, looking at roughly the same, you're about $800 a month cash flow here, and 30% rate of return using the same 3% passive appreciation. So that's the Crosstown plan, and let's keep going. Now, another one we built a whole bunch of in the Energy Park is our a very popular Fairview suite house. So what this one is designed to do is it's designed to be a cheaper alternative for somebody if you're just starting off, or maybe you're not sure if you want to spend $600,000 in our market right off the bat. At $529,000, we're able to get you into this particular property, and it's just a smaller form function of either the Hillcrest or the Crosstown, but still with very similar numbers overall. Okay, we've got many of these built in Energy Park. They always lease right away. Let's take a peek and see what this one has to offer. So the floor plans here, again, we come in, we've got a covered porch, which is a really nice touch. Living room right off the bat, big dining room, galley style kitchen, washer dryer just off the kitchen. This one has a little covered deck as well, and then master bedroom has got a full ensuite and separated closets, two additional bedrooms, and another bath. And so it's just a super functional floor plan at about 1,050 square feet on the main level. And the basement suite, these were actually probably our top basement suites of all. This is just the layout worked really well. When you come in, there's some common air area. This is where the mechanical room is. So this is a lock-off door, and there's a steel door here coming into the basement suite. So this is where the tenants would come in. Nice big kitchen set up. 9-foot ceilings, full daylight windows, 2 bed, 1 bath, independent laundry and storage. And again, these properties leased like hotcakes. So as far as the numbers, I just realized 2 slides back, this one had 529. It's 539 with the furniture included downstairs. So I just wanted to make that clarification. So anyway, numbers are a little bit less for rent than what we're going to see on the other properties, but because the purchase price is significantly less as well, the cash flow actually goes up a little bit, right? So we're looking at 3,700. That's going to be probably 1,850 or so upstairs with tenants paying their own utilities, and then about 1,850 downstairs in that ballpark with utilities included. By the time we get our vacancy rates and then all of our, again, utilities, same $200 a month, we get all of our other expenses in, you're looking at just about $900 a month cash flow. And this one pushes your total ROI to somewhere around 32%. Again, assuming only a 3% capital upside. So Fairview is a great plan if you've, if 600,000 is pushing it, but you can manage 540. This is a great option for you as well. Now, very unique property here. This one's one of a kind. This is the Birchwood plan in the station development right now. This one is offered right now at $650,000. It's going to generate $1,300 a month cash flow. And what this is the builder himself, Walter Allen, just finished construction on this property as a principal residence. He's moved into it here as of about a week ago. And right now, he's willing to sell the property and remain in it as a tenant for 12 months. And then also make sure that the basement suite stayed filled up over that period of time. So this is the only property we're going to have at the entire summit that has 2 basement suites. So there's 2 1-bed, 1-bath units downstairs. He's going to furnish them. So the price at $650 includes furniture in both suites. And he's just done a whole bunch of additional bells and whistles and fit and finish that you're just not going to find in any other rental property, probably in the country. So right off the bat, he's got a triple wide concrete driveway. What he's actually doing is right now, he's got it formed up here right now, is he's going to be making this line straight with the concrete and on the other side. So it's full triple wide the entire way. This one's backing onto a park. So the deck is overlooking the green space and park, and it's just a gorgeous view off the back. He's got real rock work, really nice wood accents, timber frame up top, hardy board siding, and some vinyl along the sides. But inside, he pulled out all the stops. He's got super custom kitchen, crown moldings throughout, full quartz countertops, glass and tile backsplash, high grade stainless appliances, a gas range. Even the island here is not just quartz counters, but it's a cascading edge along the sides as well. So you're going to see fit and finish like this throughout the entire property with crown moldings. Just on the other side of the living room here, there's a full low profile, really, really long, deep gas fireplace. And again, with this property, there's a full virtual tour and a video tour that you can explore as well. But again, one of a kind. This one is the only time this house is going to be offered. Really quickly for the for this property, what we're looking at is $650,000, $5,000 a month in revenue for this one. That's coming by way of $2,200 a month, which the builder will guarantee upstairs while he lives there. So $2,200, and we're going to get at least $1,400 for each basement suite, including utilities and furnished. Probably could even do better than that, but we're going to leave it at $5,000. So by the time we factor in our vacancy rates, again, taxes, insurance, we've got $300 a month for utilities here because there's 2 small units as opposed to 1 bigger one. So that's probably, maybe even a tad high, but somewhere in that ballpark. I've increased the repairs and maintenance because there's 3 units as opposed to 2. We have property management accounted for and gifts. And by the time we've put all that in, we're still left with a staggering $1,300 a month net cash flow. which is probably unheard of with single-family homes anywhere in the country. So anyway, guys, again, same thing, 34% rate of return at a 3% passive appreciation. Only one of these plans. If you're interested, let me know. I assume this one is probably going to be the first one that sells. And last but absolutely not least is option number 5. This is our Brentwood plan in Energy Park. So what this one is built on the corner lot right now. The lot, it is a corner lot, but it's the last lot in Energy Park. So this home just finished construction. It's one of a kind. It's unique. So what we're looking at is something similar to the Fairview plan at 539, but we've got a garage and some other unique features here as well. So again, on the inside, full quartz, soft close cabinets, stainless appliances, nice big deck, 3-bed, 2-bath upstairs, 2-bed, 1-bath down. And again, one of a kind, and it's going to provide well in advance of $800 a month cash flow, ready to go right now. So once again, folks, once you found the property you're looking for and we get a deal put together, you're not on your own. So, I've worked with hundreds of investors over the past decade, even longer than that. And I've partnered with a group called Sterling Management locally. These guys are the largest management firm in northern BC. I've worked with them with Keyspire clients for years now. And because of the great relationship and volume that we do, we've got pre-negotiated discounted management fees for Keyspire clients specifically. It's an excellent group. I work with them hand in hand almost on a daily basis. And we've got your bases covered from a management standpoint, no matter where you are in the country investing. So again, folks, that was the available options in Fort St. John. Just keep in mind when you're looking at these things that we are home to sites like Shell's LNG Canada, the largest investment in Canadian history. We've got the $14 to $15 billion Site C Dam project happening simultaneously 5 minutes from my office. We are by far the strongest economic corridor per capita in the entire country. So, we invest where things are going on, where there's economic churn, job creation, people moving in migration, and therefore demand for real estate that makes sense. So, that's why I say let's stop speculating and start investing, because we know people are coming here. There's reasons to know that that's going to be the case. We're not just hoping that appreciation is coming. We can tell based on solid economic fundamentals that that'll be occurring, and we know why that's the case. So, again, thank you very much for your time, and we'll be in touch. So last thing, once you've determined that this is a market you want to get involved in, once you've picked a property and a lot, you want to schedule a one-on-one consultation with myself, you can either do that at the Keyspire Summit through the online portals, or just shoot me a text anytime, and we can hop on a Zoom call together and go through what's available. We'll review what's available, what hasn't been sold already, and select a property for you. There we'll complete a one-page purchase commitment form. Once it's done and we're done the summit, we'll get together shortly after the summit and get the purchase contract done. We'll get plenty of time for you to get your financing organized, and I'll work through that process with you. Upon final subject removals, a 10% deposit is collected, and then construction is going to start. And my team will offer you regular updates during the construction process to keep you up to speed with how things are coming along through videos. And then your cash flow will begin depending on when your property is finished. So looking forward to working with you. I'll be in touch. Bye for now.